straight to it, why should people vote for you this upcoming election?
Anna, Lismore City Council is a business that turns over $130 million a year, and I believe we need business people on council. The council is effectively the board of directors of the company that is Lismore City Council, and I've assembled a group of business people, all competent business people, who know Lismore, know business, and I believe we will be able to run council effectively with that background.
What needs to change? What are you going to change if you get in?
Well, Lismore Council is in a competitive situation for development. We compete against the Byrons, the Balliners, the Richmond Valleys of this world, and we have to be more competitive if we want development. And I believe that council should be made more competitive. At the moment there is an attitude, a red tape attitude that pervades council that frustrates development, chases development away, and generally does not allow Lismore to develop as it should. And I want to change that round to provide a superior service, to provide a red carpet service for people who want to develop. And those people could be interstate businesses, small businesses, large businesses. The man who lives down the road from me, he wants to develop, and he should be given a superior treatment and a welcoming treatment to allow him to do his development.
What kind of developments are you talking about?
I'm talking about all sorts of development, whether someone wants to convert a church to a house in Dunoon. I know that has taken well over a year to do that. I'm talking about when Mr. Smith wants to subdivide his land, whether it be his industrial land or his residential land. I'm talking about maybe Harvey Norman moving from their premises. I'm talking about large developments coming to town, all sorts of developments. We have to provide that welcoming service for them because we are in a competitive situation.
What's sort of happening now? Is it just with developments, it's just not happening at the moment?
It isn't at the moment. I mean, that's for a variety of reasons. A lot of other towns aren't developing either, but a lot of it is to do with the attitude of council. And we have to, as I said, we have to get away from that red tape attitude to that red carpet mentality to welcome people in.
And why is it important to have developments and to have that red carpet for the developments?
Well, development provides jobs, provides economic stimulus. We have a fair bit of unemployment in town, and if each of the businesses in town could expand, the current businesses could expand, each employ one person, then we've reduced unemployment by I'm not quite sure how much, but we've reduced unemployment. And if we get, for example, a big business setting up at Council's industrial airport park at the airport, they may employ 50 people. And that really is a way of reducing unemployment and increasing self-esteem of those people who are unemployed.
And just a bit about yourself, what's your background?
I've been on council for 8 years, and I'm a self-employed town planning consultant. Been out in private practice for 15 years. Prior to that I worked for local government. So I believe I've got a good understanding of what is happening and what isn't happening around Lismore.
What business are you in?
I'm a town planning consultant, yes.
Fantastic. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
One of the other things that we're going to look at is council's road making practices. Roads are like the arteries of our bodies. If the roads are bad and the roads are clogged, very similar to our arteries, your body doesn't work well if your arteries are clogged. We'll be looking at the road making practices to ensure that when a road is constructed or remade, it stays that way and doesn't have to be redone in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time. In that way we can save a hang of a lot of money by not having to go back and redo work that we've done before.